Just one from me about Dillon. So just to clarify, it was mostly his behaviour after his initial skirmish with Khabib was separated that you guys had an objection to. You said he made some gestures.
That was my opinion on the record today. I mean, I think that the attorney looks at it different. Bob, I know, has his opinions on it. My opinions were, there's always fighters saying, come on over here, let's do this right now. They do that all the time, everywhere. I don't really think that it was the action and then the reaction. Like we said too about Conor. Conor had a lot of stuff leading up to this fight, but it was really the reaction that got Conor in trouble, not the pre-fight action or the conversation that we all just had. So, I
guess my only follow-up to that is, if Khabib had done the PSA, he could have fought in April, but Dillon's suspended until May. Does that not mean, you're almost saying Dillon's action is worse than Khabib's, jumping over and attacking him? It seems like 7 months is quite a long suspension for essentially some gestures that fighters do.
Yeah, I don't think you can line all these up and compare them. You have fighters, you have seconds, you have fans, you have fines in terms of term, but you also have fines in terms of dollars. And it's a negotiation within a set of guidelines that the Attorney General is allowed to work within. So they can, 1 month difference, I don't think is saying, well, somebody got a harder suspension. I guess if Dillon wanted to fight in 6 months and pay Khabib's fine, he could do that too. So you're talking about $7,500 versus $500. So there's a lot of moving parts in that discussion, and I don't think it's all linear. You could just line it up and say whether it was evenly given out or not. So.
And we take a lot of time and effort with the Deputy Attorney General to work with the counsels representing, such as Mike Mersch and other attorneys, in coming to a settlement agreement where we think it's a fair and equitable agreement that we come to for both parties. And probably most importantly, the octagon is made for the fighters to fight inside, not outside the fight. And of course, we're talking about the 1 to 5% of the fighters, not most of the fighters.
I think it's important to note that these were not adjudications or hearings where fighters were present, represented, and argued with where the commission was going. They negotiated this with their own attorneys, very well-paid, high-powered attorneys, and agreed to it and signed it. So to afterwards say, I'm not interested in living up to this, you guys can take that for whatever it's worth. I don't know. I really don't have any comment on that. It is what it is.